Sagittarius, hi! Welcome to Mr. Queen PH at ito ang inyong 2024 prediction. So we will see kung ano yung mga energies na parating sa inyo ngayong 2024. This is just a general reading, so maaari kayong makarelate o maaring hindi, just take what resonates. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for other messages, and thank you sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta dito sa ating channel. Just a reminder, gamitin nyo lamang ang reading na ito bilang gabay, and pa-follow, like na rin ang ating Facebook at TikTok. Lahat po yan, Mr. Queen PH. And please check out my Shopee. Available ang mga protection and prosperity items, bracelets, zodiac sign bracelets, and many more. Link on the description. Okay, let's see, Sag. Ano yung parating sa inyo ngayong 2024 for Sagittarius? Okay, you have the snake. Ang snake is about transformation, changes, and also healing, progress. So let's see what else. You have the phoenix rising from the ashes. Ito yung pagbabalik. You are bouncing back. Okay, let's see ano pa. And then divine masculine. Wow. So for you Sagittarius, medyo very aggressive yung energy ninyo ngayong 2024. So I think you are going to improve yourself, like yung physical body mo. Maaring you will try to be more fit, more healthy, no? May mga regimen kang gagawin, mga routines that will improve your strength, your stamina ngayong 2024. Because of the energy of a snake, like parang pagpapalit-balat, no, ng snake, 'di ba? So ini-improve nila yung sarili nila, bagong it's a brand new you, Sagittarius. So this is also about progress, and I think hindi nyo to hindi nyo to mamadaliin. You will undergo the process. Alam nyo yung prosesong kailangang pagdaanan. Let's say, for example, gusto mong maging fit, no? Physically fit. Syempre, hindi naman yan makukuha sa isang linggo, isang buwan, no? So, it's a process na alam mo na kailangan meron kang patience dyan. So, you also have the phoenix. Itong energy ng phoenix is about regeneration, no? Part of trusting the process as well, kasi makikita mo rito yung transformation na yung iba, pag hindi ka nakita ng matagal, pag nakita ka nila ulit, parang mamamangha sila kasi hindi ikaw yung dating Sagittarius na kilala nila. Parang may major change. And you will step into your divine masculine energy, which is someone who is who can deliver anything, no? Someone who is strong, someone who knows what they want, and very action oriented yung energy ninyo. So let's see what else, Sag, for 2024. Fifth house, passion. Ayan, meron ka mga i-discover na creative na talent, skills mo ngayong 2024 na pwede tong magsisimula siya as libangan, hobby, pero eventually, no, sa sobrang gusto mo siya, pwedeng i-venture out mo siya as a business, yung whatever your passion is. And fifth house is also about dating, no, having fun, going out, no. So kung ikaw ay single, I think ngayong 2024, mas magiging open ka sa mga bagong connections, meeting someone, going on a date. Ayan. You also have Imam Kaweli, which is your roots. So some of you, meron kayong pwedeng babalikan na pinagmulan, no? Na kung saan doon kayo ulit magsisimula. So pwedeng babalik kayo sa province ninyo, or sa hometown ninyo, home country ninyo, at doon ulit kayo magsisimula na magpalawak ng career nyo, ng business ninyo, at kung ano man yung mga projects ninyo. And this is also focusing on your family, your connections, your relationships with your family. You also have Ceres, which is about nurturing, no, taking care of yourself, the people you love. So I think ngayong 2024 for you Sagittarius, it's about taking care of yourself and yung mga loved ones mo, especially when it comes to your health and your well-being. Okay, so let's see month by month for Sagittarius. For January, you have Judgment. So this is reinventing yourself. This is a brand new you. Maaring marirealize mo na, okay, it's time for me to make some changes, to become a better version of myself. So, major transformation to. And then, pagdating ng February, you have Justice. So, this is balance and equality. You will realize yung katotohanan, no, sa buhay mo na what needs to be done, ano yung kailangan gawin, ano yung kailangang harapin kesa sa iniiwasan. So, kumbaga mas magiging ano ka ngayong February 2024, responsible for your obligations, yung mga responsibilities mo, and also time management. No? I-manage mo yung time mo sa lahat ng mga bagay na very important sa'yo at sa mga tinitake mong responsibilities. So, pagdating naman ng March, you have the 7 of Wands. Meron kang poprotectionan. Pwedeng iiwas ka sa mga taong toxic. Iiwas ka sa mga tao na alam mong hindi siya beneficial sa'yo or hindi siya nakakatulong para ma-achieve mo yung mga goals mo kasi iwas ka sa mga distractions eh. So example, ang goal mo sa 2024 ay maging physically fit. Pero itong tao na nasa paligid mo is tamad rin siyang mag-exercise or ayaw niyang pumunta sa gym or ito yung person na lagi kang ini-invite kumain sa fast food chains or kumain ng mga unhealthy foods or drinks, no? So, iiwas ka sa mga ganon para hindi ka ma-distract. So, pagdating naman ng April, you have the Knight of Wands. So, you are going to follow your gut. I think kung meron ka mga gustong i-pursue sa buhay, kahit na mag-isa ka lang, no, ipupurso mo yon na hindi ka umaasa sa iba. Yes. And then, this is your May energy, 8 of Wands. Pagdating ng May, marami kang gagawin. Marami kang asikasuhin. Merong exchanges ng communication dito. Meron ka rin marireceive na good news, pwedeng from overseas. If you are, planning to travel abroad or to work abroad. So, merong good news na parating para sa'yo. And then, pagdating naman ng June, so may 8 of Cups, meron kang may changes sa'yo, like shifting kasi things are changing for you. So pwedeng meron kang iiwanan na situation that you feel na you are feeling stuck or you're feeling na wala nang improvement. Pwedeng relationships to, pwedeng trabaho, career, or situation na sa tingin mo hindi ka na doon mag-grow. So, pagdating ng June, you are ready to move, you are ready to leave and start a new journey. So, pagdating naman ng July, you have the 9 of Swords. May mga worries ka, no? Maaring yung mga decisions mo, pwedeng may mga tao that will try to gaslight you na, oh, you did a wrong decision, or alam mo yung mga makikialam, no? So, umiwas ka na lang sa mga opinion ng iba kasi pwede itong makagulo sa mga gusto mong ma-target na goals, ma-achieve na mga goals. And pay attention rin dun sa mga tao na laging negative yung sinasabi or laging nakakontra sa'yo. So, iwasan mo yung mga ganyan. Pagdating ng August, you have the Hanged Man. I think you are going to, parang medyo mag-isolate ka, no, ng sarili mo. Hindi ka masyadong makikisalamuha sa ibang tao. Lalo na kung na-realize mo na itong tao na to is not true to you. Yan, no, meron kang self-reflection about your situation, kung which direction do you really need to take, kasi pwedeng magkaroon ng confusion dito lalo na kung At first, yung change na ginawa mo is medyo hindi mo pa nakikita kung ano yung magiging resulta nun. Pwede tong maapektuhan ng iba or maimpluwensyahan ng ibang tao na, sabi ko sa iyo, dapat hindi mo ginawa yun. So, pwede kang maguluhan, no? Ma-confuse about what you really want. So, pagdating naman ng September, you have the Three of Swords. Merong heartbreak. So, pwede kasing magkaroon ng conflict with someone dito na tipong didibdibin mo siya. Oo. Whatever this is, na pwedeng connection mo with someone, with a person na very important sa'yo. Kasi pwedeng yung mga decisions mo pagdating ng June, especially, no, yung mga iiwanan mo, bibitawan mo, pwedeng may mga pagsisisi sa'yo sa part na yan. Pwede rin namang, yung isinisisi sa'yo yung decision mo na parang just to make you feel guilty about it. Pero ganun talaga kung kailangan mong gawin yun, at sa tingin mo makakatulong yun sa'yo, makakabuti yun sa'yo. Minsan kasi meron tayong kailangang masaktan, no? Or may masasaktan talaga kahit ayaw natin because of our decisions. And sometimes itong mga decisions na to, people might take that against us. Pero actually, naninindigan lang tayo sa mga gusto nating gawin. So, pagdating naman ng October, you have the King of Swords. Yes. So, I think, yung transition nito ng pain, yung disappointment na may experience mo, ang magiging kapalit nito is mas magiging, powerful in a sense na meron kang paninindigan sa buhay, no? Maaring mas magpo-focus ka na talaga sa mga ambitions mo kasi I think itong July, August, September energy for you, yan yung process na yung parang transition, yung mga ipoproseso mo yung mga pagbabagong nangyayari sa'yo base sa mga naging decision mo, lalo na dun sa mga iiwanan mo, like iiwanan mong relationship or bibitawan mong relationship, business, trabaho. So, you also have the Queen of Wands pagdating ng November. So, I think you will experience freedom. Mas magiging confident ka na sa sarili mo because mas pinatatag ka na ng panahon. So, meron ding travel opportunities for you here. And creative, no? Pursuing your creative talents and skills. Pagdating ng December, you have the Five of Cups. Meron ditong losses, no? Or parang, andun pa rin yung energy na may panghihinayang ka sa ibang mga bagay na hindi mo nagawa dahil doon sa proseso na pinagdaanan mo or parang pagtigil, no? Dahil sa naapektuhan ka sa reaksyon ng ibang tao sa mga decision mo. So, but it doesn't mean na wala ka ng ibang option. You still have options here. Kailangan lang i-redirect mo yung attention mo sa ibang bagay na kung saan mas magiging productive ka. So, sa yung money, ayan, career, finances, you are also going to invest on your skills to generate income. So, pwedeng i-improve mo yung galing mo, yung talino mo, yung kakayanan mo, or meron kang bagong pag-aaralan na skills. And then, learning how to say no. May mga pagkakataon na kailangan, kontrahin mo yung mga nangyayari sa paligid mo, like for your career or for your business, para you will be able to pursue what you really want instead na parang oo ka lang ng oo. Yung iba sa inyo, ipupursue nyo rin yung inyong hidden talents and skills. And then, meron din kayong mga experiment. Maaring experiment to sa mga creative ninyong gagawin. Yung mga trial and error sa business. Sa relationship naman, you have romance, red flags, secrets. So, some of you maaring maka-experience kayo ng mga red flags sa connection sa relationship. So, mas maganda na mas lakasan nyo yung inyong pakiramdam sa pakikipagrelasyon. Kasi maaring merong person dito na mga bagay na hindi mga tinatago sa'yo na instead na parang nagdadahilan na lang, no? Na ito yung nangyari, ito yung dahilan kaya hindi niya nagawa yung mga gusto mo. Pero actually, meron pang underlying issues doon na hindi ka aware. So, minsan kasi pag ganyan nabubulagan tayo sa relationship na parang it's on the surface level na very romantic naman siya or nagsusorry siya agad, pero yung pala, meron lang siyang pinagtatakpan. So, huwag kayo masyado mag-overthink kasi ano naman to, general reading, okay? But if you will be in this situation, just make sure to pay attention sa mga red flags pagdating sa connections, relationships, even friendships, kahit anong relationship, okay? So, that is your reading, Sagittarius. Kung nagustuhan nyo ito, naka-resonate kayo, mag-comment kayo dyan, like, share, subscribe, para lagi kayong updated sa ating mga readings. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. See you again.